right, welcome to the Mano A Mano show here. We've been pushing bands to subscribe, not pushing them. We've been suggesting to bands to subscribe to this Mano A Mano channel because we've been releasing a whole bunch of new stuff. So a lot of the bands that come into CKMS, we get their stuff. But it's so much easier if they're subscribed to the channel because then we get notifications about their stuff. So, we've been a little bit behind. We've got lots of people that we're going to try and get some of their music heard right here on CKMS. I'm going to be going through trying to get to as many of these bands or groups, or it's just a whole bunch of different music as possible. So what you just heard was some Robot Apocalypse, the kind of the flagship band of the Mano A Mano show. If you're unfamiliar with CKMS, on the Robot Apocalypse channel, it's actually the Mano A Mano kind of record label channel. We put together a movie about the beginning of community radio in Canada. Robot Apocalypse was the band, that's what's playing in the background, was the band that we also created that made the original soundtrack. And we got collaborations from a whole bunch of Canadian musicians. So maybe some of the Canadian musicians that we play today we will in the future collaborate with. Who knows? We're starting up a second round of the project coming up. So I'm gonna get to some more of this great music. Now, this used to tax the system. I used to try to and do it on a different computer, first of all. But I'm playing from their YouTube page while broadcasting at the same time, so it is a little bit intensive. I'm doing it from a better computer. Hopefully we've figured out the glitches and this is gonna go smooth. In the background, if you're watching us on the YouTube, if you're listening on the FM, you're missing out on this part of it. But we've got DJ Gogalisha and his good buddy doing some Minecrafting. I'm not even exactly sure what they're doing. Some type of crafting there. Anyways, something to watch instead of just having to watch me as we explore a whole bunch of great music here. To start, we're gonna go with this M2 AZ. I believe it's Maz. Clout by Maz. We're gonna jump into this. If I remember, I think we played this one before. It doesn't show up because one of them was glitching out too badly. We'll see. This might have some cursing in it. We'll see. I don't know. Here we go. I forget. Here's some Clout by Maz. Right here on CKMS. 102.7.
When I spit this fitness type flow, let them know your boy gifted, lifting my dough. But I never stop, I'm hot and I know, don't hate though. Save that for non-believing, indecent types creeping for no reason. I see them, they leaving out the season. Gotta go, son. Like them could do it better, but I'm in now. I win crowns, naturally. Royalty, be calling me his majesty. You must be mad, you can't even chat to me. I'm clapping these bangers like a hammer. Unload like this thing quick, reload on ya. Make us how on ya, ayo. Make them inform ya. It's so hot, hits won't stop. I'm blazing, now I'm on top, cause I rock amazing. I'm up top here, rocking out. You but you can't get here, you ain't got the clout. I'm going in. Let me smash that one, yo. Rhymes I kick Billy, substance misfitted when I grab the microphone. Nobody try get in my way with mice. Hey, I just slay. Fuck around with me. Hey, you're gonna lay flat down, so back down, cause I'm stacked down with rhymes and minds don't know how to act now. They say I'm Charlie Sheening, they meaning I got you feeling, but you're only dreaming, trying to see what my next move will be. Check it, body like you comprehend my whole strategy. Then I rope you like Hofer, let me coach you into a soldier. Let me show you how it's supposed to really be done. You know, like I do it, and those that don't dance, just clap your hands to it. Clap flow fluid. What crimes I don't do it, your flow ruined. Hey, yo, son, you blew it. I'm up here. I'm up top here, rocking out. I'm up top here, rocking out. You can't be here, you ain't got the clout. I got more. One for the trumpet, two for the bass, baby. Three for the place, and four if it's hazy. Five for my mummy, cause yo, she really loving. And six for the tricks and the backs that they come in. Seven for that pimp game that I be running. Eight get it straight, cause yo, my nine coming. Straight to the dime piece, that's where you find me. Spitting fire, hot fire, got that flavor. If you don't know by now, go look my name up. I came up my game up, I'm running the point. That's right. Get into position, I like to anoint you with the funky track from ultimate stack. This is how I do it, baby. Keep on blazing it back like the blunts that I roll. Keep them all on fat. What? Full pack contact. What have I done over that? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nobody else.
This whole world's big and round. There's not too many places you can go and not be found lost or alone. The one who share their secrets while they're waiting on the phone like you. Oh, it is the things you like you. Evergreens are always staring at the sky, just waiting for those snows to fall, 'cause then they get to shine in the winter light so harsh and the best that I can hope for is another blessed fool like you. Oh, it is the things you do like you. If I don't disconnect, I might lose my mind. This constant misinformation will just drown us all the time. It's not who you are, it's how you love. Well, play the part and pretend to be someone who's just as tough as you. Oh, what it is, the things you do, like you.
That's a sweet version.
Yeah. Okay. This is where I feel at home. 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 Whoa. Ah, ah, oh. Ah, ah, oh. Ah, ah, oh. Hush now, darling, I have not slept in days, in days. Hush now, Danny, we must not wake the sleeping ones, and we must not sleep in waking hours, in waking hours, in waking hours. Oh, this is where I feel at home. 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 Come now, honey, we'll row across the lake at dawn, where the water has thawed, where the water has thawed. Come now, honey, the weeping willow's days are done, and we will sail away across the sun, across the sun, across the sun. Oh, this is where I feel at home. 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 Whoa. Ah, ah, whoa. Ah, ah, oh, ah, ah, oh. And the birds in the trees and the sun through the leaves will smile as they see us running. And the rivers and stones cutting days as we grow will smile as they see us running. Oh, and the birds in the trees and the sun through the leaves will smile as they see us running. And the rivers and stones counting days as we grow smile as they see us running. Oh, well, this is where I feel. This is where I feel. This is where I feel. This is where I feel at home. 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 This is feel at home. This is where I feel at home.
Wow. Wow. What a set right there. Now, it's going to jump into some other music by the Lifers. That last track that you heard was by the Lifers, and this is some Lifers. I'm not sure if it's audible in the background. I've kind of got it on. Last time I said that you couldn't hear it, but some fantastic stuff. Now I'll show you what I've played here on the browser here. That first track that you heard was, if you search the YouTube page M to the AZ. Some great stuff right there. I thought it was fabulous. Now, hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh, they're gonna play in a car. Nice. M to the AZ. Now, up here, I skipped a couple of them. Carmelo Street Hop is another CKMS. You can see it right there. CKMS program on Radio Waterloo. He would love this stuff. So, M to the AZ... Hit up these guys, Carmelo Street Hop. It's a great show. I thought the stuff was great too. Trundled Music. I've definitely played them before because I've definitely messed up their name before. Some great stuff right there. Recorded almost like live in a room. Almost it was a little bit quieter because it seemed like one mic recording both people. And stuff like that. If you enjoyed that last one, and I quite enjoyed that last one, I would check out, and they're just kind of chit-chatting now, so I'm going to get rid of the in the car thing there. The Lifers. Some fantastic stuff by the Lifers. Now, I'm watching the videos here. That song that you heard was actually a live song on another campus radio station, which is actually mentioned in the documentary, CHRW, which is why CKMS had to go with CKMS, because CHRW, which is a community radio station for, I don't know, some university, I think, in London. Bill Warry's telling the story, which is why I'm having to remember it. Already had a carrier current AM operation going, and they already had RW, and you can't have the same two last letters within a certain region. So we couldn't get RW for Radio Waterloo. Maybe it was Western. Is Western in London? I think he says Radio Western. I don't know. Anyways, that was the Lifers on CHRW Live. I'm going to jump into some more stuff. Some Samantha Martin. I've played these guys before too. This is like some, if I remember correctly, very folky. Some very folky stuff. Shoot, I didn't have any of this actually up. So make sure, I would definitely check out M to the AC. Search that page if you are into kind of the more, I don't know, rap or hip hop type stuff. Trundled Music. They had some live acoustic guitars, fantastic vocalists, and I was quite impressed playing them together. I feel like these two fit well together, and I'm not even planning it that well. The Lifers with some great harmonies and different instrumentations, so I would definitely check them out. It was a great video as well, so make sure to check out them. So now we're going to jump into some Samantha Martin. If you like what you hear coming up with this, it's more folky. I would definitely check out, search in YouTube for Samantha Martin's page. I have to switch away because YouTube will not let me show a video. So that's why we've got our own videos going on as we're broadcasting this live. Sometimes they don't even let me play the music. But we're going to give them a shot here. And, yeah, so check it out. Samantha Martin.
How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, Samantha.
'Cause I am feeling so good.
She's feeling good. We're feeling good. We're going to check out some of your music right here, Samantha.
Well, I got no good side on. And I left my bad side home. Yeah, I got my good side on. And I left my bad side home.
Now tell me why you decided to enter.
I will sing it for you. I will sing it for you if you want me. Now I know what to do. Make all your dreams come true, or you haunt me.
There it is. What we're listening to right now is some this is So Much Love off of Al Hugo right here. I believe I'm looking through this stuff here. We kicked things off with Samantha Martin. I believe the industrial stuff was this, Farid Atala Rubio. Because I've still got this Soraya coming up next. Yeah, this one though, I quite enjoyed the song. I thought it was a great song. If you are watching this and you are under the age of 18 years of age, I might suggest just listening to it right here on the Mano A Mano show instead of watching the video. I'll just leave it at that. Now, this next group, it looks like is a French group. And they got a whole bunch of episodes with them like playing live and stuff like that, I think. But I don't understand French, which I know is not a good thing. I wish I could understand French. But it looks like Genevieve Toupin, I don't know, is one of the main vocalists, I think. Or maybe that's the band name. I don't know. I thought it was Soraya. That's the page name anyways. And up at the top they have, well, I'll get it, but I gotta find this again. Heart of Gold, it says here, and this is in English so I can understand it, is written and performed by Neil Young, but it's covered by Genevieve Toupin and a couple other people. I'm gonna go with another one of hers. It looks like this is an original one. L'hiver. And if I can remember all the way back to my grade 9 French class, I believe that means winter. And I could be wrong. So if you do know what it means from French to English, maybe you could let me know. But here we go. We're going to jump into some L'hiver by Genevieve Toupin. Right here on CKMS 102.7. Mano A Mano. Here we go.
Il se lève entre le courage et les rêves. D'où vient l'hiver quand il arrive, quand la vie reste bâillonnée sous le givre? Et dis-moi où on se rend par ce mauvais temps. Ta certitude repose dormante sous la neige, je l'espère encore là, en attente. Ta certitude repose dormante, et je crains que l'hiver soit sans fin. Qui ensevelit le désir qui flanche. Et dis-moi où on se rend par ce mauvais temps. Ta certitude repose dormante sous la neige, je l'espère encore là, en attente. Ta certitude repose dormante, et je crains Shakedown 1979. Cool kids never have the time. On a live wire right across the street. You and I should meet. June bugs skipping like a stone. With the headlights pointed at the dawn. We were sure we'd never see an end to it all. And I don't even care to shake these zipper blues. And we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess, forgotten and absorbed
right, there it is. Some Chances. Yeah, I believe the band is called Chances, and that was their version of the Smashing Pumpkins 1979. Now, I recently went to see the Smashing Pumpkins. I did a slow burn, which is another program that I do. Slow burn, where I feature a whole bunch of music by some of my favorite musicians, and it can't be posted. So if you were able to watch it live on Facebook for a while, once you start playing their big stuff, copyrights kick in and it kicks you off. So that Smashing Pumpkins slow burn I do not have anymore. Same with another one, Metric. So I was invited to the show by Metric to cover the show, but then both of those bands, their music is just too big. It's probably one of US's biggest bands and one of Canada's biggest bands right there, playing a show together, which was an amazing show. Chances right there covering some of that. Before that, you heard some Soraya, which I believe was that French music. Again, if you know what anything it was talking about, please leave a comment in the description. I believe it's winter, but I really have no idea. I'm actually guessing. Now, time is flying by. I'm only going to be able to get to 2 more tracks, so I'm going to jump into these next 2. Again, make sure to Google these if you like, or search them in YouTube if you like what you're hearing. All these are brand new music coming out by these bands, a bunch of them. I haven't had a chance to look into if they're all Canadian or some are American or whatever. Just as people subscribe to the Mano A Mano page, we feature them. We got DJ Gogalisha. I got to thank him and his buddy Gabe's for doing some of the Minecrafting in the background. And I'm going to get to a couple more off Gentleman's Agreement right here on the Mano A Mano show.
Pursuing enemies,
summer fall, by the lovers of your call. Oh, we live in a halfway gone. Oh, the moon was leading us, the wild of her ways. How the rock was holding us, that fire as she'd sway. I'm waiting to hide away, golden leaves on